And welcome to the after show. How's it going, guys?
Let's go. Let's
Good. How
go.
are you guys?
Welcome, Sam. Welcome to the after show. It's good to have another special guest this week.
Excited to join after watching all of them.
Special guest indeed.
Yeah,
All right, one of our 11 subscribers, maybe.
Yeah, maybe moving.
definitely.
So we're recording this as the NFL draft is just starting, first round. So if there happen to be any looks off camera from Sam or from Austin, maybe myself, I'm not. I just hope more Bama players get picked in the first round than any others. But I'm not too tied to what the Titans do or not. But that's going to be the reason. There may be a little bit of a distraction going on for that.
So you're like halfway between Pittsburgh and Tennessee, though, correct? Like Virginia split between the two?
Yeah, although we're the TV markets show the Washington football team or the Ravens.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess they're not that far
They're
either.
closer. But I started college in Nashville the first year that the Tennessee Oilers were playing in Nashville. They played in Memphis their first year after moving, and then played in Tennessee. My sophomore year was the first year as officially the Titans when they went to the Super Bowl and got stopped by the stupid Rams who can suck it.
You're dating yourself a little bit there.
I'm an old man.
You're getting there. My
I
gosh.
think the white in my beard probably in my hair probably dates me more than any of my cultural references.
Nah, you're a stud. You're a forever stud.
Oh, so this is pretty cool. I am getting to speak with the team's champion from the San Diego Open,
That's
the
right.
individual champion from the San Diego Open, and Showtime, who is for the third time in a row a top five finisher in the individual event. So
With no finish lower than fourth, baby. So
Yep.
let's
there we
go.
go.
2 out of the 3 individual champions.
Sam, what's
Yeah.
your lowest individual tournament finish?
Second to this guy.
Yeah. It's pretty good. Second, he's got a good track record.
Yeah, my average finish is not bad.
Is 1.5.
Yeah.
So I do like the points that my man is accruing. So I told FlingGolf I'm totally down for individual scores, also counting towards team scores. And,
Right. Yeah. The overall rankings.
like if that's the case, we might be able to take the rest of the year off after Delaware and still probably not get caught. So, but yeah, no, it's pretty cool. Yeah, you know, to dive into it a little bit, when Sam and I created Apex, like the whole goal was to be the best and to be the apex predators of FlingGolf, right? So we really could not have wrote a better script for the birth of our team. You know, I'm coming off the individual in Virginia as a champion. Sam's coming off second, so we already had 1-2 together. We end up winning the team event, and then he wins on Sunday individually. And I'm just like, dude, you literally cannot script this any better.
Yeah.
And it just, things happen for a reason. So
Yeah. The roller coaster we went on during that team event
oh
made
my
me
god,
contemplate some things.
yeah. I went into like shrink mode, and I thought my man here was gonna snap his stick multiple times, and
So you're referencing you went
She's in
into
one piece.
psychologist mode, not you weren't shrinking from the.
Exactly. Yes. I was
no,
I was on his couch, lying out,
yeah, this freaking
the
guy.
couch hopper.
Yeah, no, he no. I mean, we battled through it. I think what was crazy was like we didn't even think we were in the top five, dude. Like
No.
we were genuinely like, holy crap, we suck. Like we're gonna have to be the beta fling crew. Like we're not apex, we're not alpha. Like we're so not actually doing this. Now the thing was, we were like chemistry wise, we were totally fine, and like we practiced. We played how many practice rounds Friday together? Like we were good.
Mhm.
It just wasn't. It just wasn't clicking on the scorecard.
Yeah.
But then we got to hole nine, and I asked John, I'm like, hey, how's the other teams doing? And he goes, dude, everybody's sucking right now. And
Like
I'm not
he
gonna lie
made
to you,
that
like,
face when he saw our scorecard, like, oh wow, and I'm like, oh really? All right,
yeah, I
let's
was like,
go.
oh,
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, we're doing good. And then, he says that, and then on that same hole, I had this like beautiful. Sam had a great drive, bombed it down the fairway.
Mm-hmm.
I wrapped it around a tree with a beautiful little draw, put it like 5 or 6 feet away, and like then we went on a roll. We Reggie birdied the next hole. We Reggie par like
it was
so.
when we took off the raincoats.
Yeah, we had that for the 30 minutes where it was actually nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We went bananas, dude. So
I'll
we
step in
always
and take a little bit of credit there because we were playing right in front of you. And what were we? We had stopped because we were. Oh, I know. The teams in front of us. We were catching up with them because
okay.
Jamie and Krista, Brooke and Brett were ahead
Yeah.
of us. But we saw. I saw you. So I saw where Sam landed, and then also I saw your shot come onto the green, and yeah, it was a killer shot.
right over the
It was
water.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
over the water, wrapped it around the palm tree, and I'm like, I looked at him, I'm like, let's go. Like now we go. Have to go.
I still don't know
Go
how
make
you
this
throw it,
putt.
how you throw a draw as on a fling stick. I do
It's
it accidentally. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
what did I do with my
It's
wrist?
the baseball.
Yeah,
It's the baseball. I do something. I don't know what I don't. I kind of know what I do, but I don't know how to explain it.
yeah,
Like it's just a muscle memory thing at this point. Maybe down the road
right.
when we have more data, we can
Well,
figure.
It looks
ironically,
like your wrists are flicking, but it's not a quick twitch.
yeah.
Quick
No, it's
twitch.
a very elongated
Mm-hmm.
motion. It's cool for those types of shots. So it
The
definitely worked out.
coworker at school today took a couple of my fling sticks and was throwing those foam like practice balls
Mm-hmm.
around. He had never thrown a
Mhm.
fling stick before, but like we were talking last night, he actually played lacrosse growing up. And
Mm-hmm.
just the way he was releasing it, he did not like the overhand as a lacrosse guy. Went straight to the
Interesting.
ground. But as soon as I
Uh,
said, try to throw it, I didn't say low to high, but I said, try to throw it like you're shooting a lacrosse like shot. And it just
Right.
launched so nice and high, had that draw-ish to it, or the way, like he's a
mm-hmm.
lefty too. So that like weird,
Yeah.
it looked funky, but it sent that foam ball. So lacrosse
Right.
players can get it done. It's just going to
No,
look different.
they definitely have the ability to play. I think like we talked about a little bit in our other meeting, like I just don't think they like golf. So I don't think
Yeah.
they have that interest to go to the golf course like hockey players do and baseball players do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, he's
Um,
that combo of hockey too. So I was like, yeah, and then you putt with it. He's like,
okay.
oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. 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 Yeah, I think that's another underlying reason why we work. Like talk about all the time. Like you're a hockey guy, I'm a baseball guy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of funny that it brings us together for fling golf. But hey, here we are. Apex Fling Crew, baby. You're the fan.
So how? What was the? Who reached out to who about teaming up as a team for San Diego, as creating a team for Apex? What's the logic
Yeah,
behind that?
yeah. So I actually reached out to Sam. I have, as many people know, I am very forward thinking. People think I'm just doing selfies and doing reels and not actually serious, but I might be the most serious. And I'm thinking long term. I'm thinking, and honestly, like me and Sam had so much fun at the New Swarm Saturday night, like actually getting to know each
Mm-hmm.
other. And I know we'll dive into more of the origins as we go. But I was like, all right, like we're the same age. He's a really good athlete. I like we're friends. I can already see that we're friends.
Yeah.
Finishing 1-2 almost made it like, well, obviously it was fun finishing one out of that competition, but it was just cool in that moment because we just earned mutual respect for each other, and then we just became friends at the brewery. But long term wise, I was like, all right, I want to create a team. I already have a sponsor who wants to back my team. Who is somebody that is A, really good, B, can produce their own content so that they're not riding my coattails or I'm doing everything for the team, and C, just someone that I could be like really good friends with, someone where like we really grow this thing. And Sam checked all those boxes, and I just thought it was perfect to be like, hey, dude. For like 2 days, I had to try to convince him, and now, and it was funny because it wasn't convincing to play with me. It's because
I
Big Cat and
know.
Zach,
I had to have a tough, like, rip the band-aid off moment of like, they let me stay over. So I feel like I
yeah,
need to owe them.
That's
Like,
right.
I literally would not have had the connections made if they didn't say, yeah, we've got an extra room. Come, you can stay.
yeah.
So,
So he almost chose s- teaming up with Keystone because he owed them for one night of stay over
it was
over the
very
potential
generous.
to play with freaking Showtime, baby. So, but yeah, he made that decision after talking, and I was grateful for it. Just because Sam was genuinely my first choice. Now I did have another person in mind just in case because I didn't really know. Like Sam, I had no idea what you were gonna do.
Yeah.
Um, but then we got talking, and you're like, yeah, dude, let's do it. Like we're gonna be legit, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like let's go. And then now I know he's really happy with his decision.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, you're not. I figured out that you weren't the person that you were coming off in your Instagram comments.
not at all.
Those take on a different context after you meet Austin and hang out with him for a little
Right.
bit, don't
Yeah, you don't get the personality that text can that doesn't get yeah, it doesn't give it
No,
over.
right,
they? And
right.
when there's obvious sarcasm
Yeah.
included.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, yeah, we're both highly competitive athletes. Um, and I'm sure we'll dive into it more maybe in the next episode because I don't, we don't want to go too long, and I think the
Hmm.
origin might be a really good episode for itself.
Right.
Yeah.
But we'll just leave it as we're highly competitive athletes. We both wanted to mark our territory and be like, hey, like we like I'm the best. No, I'm the best. Like, and I think what's funny about that now is like we're the apex fling crew. So like it's cool that we can be the best together while also competing against each other all the
Hmm.
time.
Right.
But like when Sam won in San Diego, like I was probably the second not probably, I was easily the second happiest person there because that's my teammate now.
Hmm.
And
Right. And if
that helps
we
Apex.
keep
And
making top fives together, we got 40% chance to crown it, you know?
right, and then what was nice was, we did just win the team championship the day before. So it's like, hey man, if it ain't me, and I told him this when we started, I'm like, dude, if it's not me, it's gotta be you. Like, go get it.
I think sneaky the team tournament being first just eased like the nerves of
Hmm.
playing the individual the second day. Like if I was your foe on day one, I think it would have been a different mentality if were to win or I were to win. It wouldn't be as exciting as already having done the team event the day before.
Right. No, I would agree with that, especially given that it was our first time playing
Right.
together.
Yeah,
Like,
we didn't get a full round.
right. So
Hmm.
now it's different that the teams will be on Sundays. Like, I think, we'll go toe to toe on Saturdays, but when Saturday's over and a champion's crowned and the attention goes to Sunday, like we'll be ready to go.
Yeah.
And that it's gonna be cool. So I think it just worked out. But no, I agree with you, dude. Like having money in the bank as already champions, it did make me be like, I mean, obviously I wanted to win, but at the end of the day, I'm like, I'm leaving San Diego a champion.
Right.
So
Hmm.
I want to be the two-time champion, but if it ain't me, it's got to be Sam. And it just was cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to
Well, cool.
see
Well,
when it airs. We finally got a date yesterday.
We did.
yeah,
We have a date. So we're here in the first Friday of August. So that's going to be huge. So
that should be
let's
fun.
go, baby.
I think did they re-air the New Swarm Classic
I've
this
seen it
past
come up a
weekend or the
few
weekend
times. Oh,
before?
did it that
So,
recently?
yeah, so they did on Sunday, and I had Dale Murphy follow me, old Atlanta Brave legend, two-time MVP, seven-time All-Star, should be in the Hall of Fame.
Should be.
Yeah, Dale, thanks for the follow, brother. I'll vote for you. Second, Roberto Clemente Jr.'s son has been liking my things and looking at them.
Roberto
And then
Clemente Jr. is the son. Sorry to cut you off.
Roberto Clemente Jr.
Right? His son or Junior himself?
I think his son, whoever.
Whatever.
All I
Sorry,
know
sorry,
is
sorry.
Junior's son.
Oh,
Junior's son.
I'm
Yeah, Junior's son.
my fault.
You're all good. You're all good. He's been liking my stuff, and then I saw that Walker Bueller, LA Dodgers ace, follows the FlingGolf page now. Because I always, whenever I get a follow from someone of interest or status, I always go over to FlingGolf just to see if they're always also following FlingGolf. And I saw the blue check mark, and I'm like, holy shit, Walker Bueller's following FlingGolf? So whatever happened Sunday night struck a nerve in the baseball world, and I think that's awesome. Like, I think baseball is, you have me, Brooke, Britt, Jamie, Krista. Like, that's a lot of. And Ken said he played baseball in high school and college.
I stopped after Little League All-Stars, so I always had a good arm, so I can throw like a baseball player. So
I think baseball might translate really well to FlingGolf.
I agree.
So I think maybe that's a new route we go at, and you should go for the Durham Bulls.
They got the soft hands. Yep, I've met the guy who does the intermission, like between innings stuff. The announcing, people on the field. He also is the same guy who does the Carolina Hurricanes announcing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. You know what, Sam? What you just said is something I didn't even think of. Baseball players do have soft hands.
Right, like bunting and the ability to feel.
When you do a sidecar and a clean sweep and you're putting, you need soft hands.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I mean, baseball might attacking baseball might be around.
Baseball players
struggle with the natural golf swing.
Well, no, I was going to say they appreciate being on a golf course,
right?
Because that's a lot closer to the activity level on a baseball field,
right?
As opposed to lacrosse, right?
Sure,
right.
Not as fast paced, yeah.
A lot more movement, a lot faster. You're moving your whole body, and that's part of the attraction, I think, in those sports. Not to take anything away from the quick twitch and the fast movement, the balls that are coming so fast from the pitchers,
right?
But just as far as like being on a golf course and not having to wait your turn and having to have some slower pace of play.
That's a really good point too. I mean, it's really connecting from the throwing motion to the soft hands to the fact that in baseball, like, there's a batting lineup, so you don't just bat all the time.
Right.
You have to wait until you're up, or you have to wait till the balls hit to you. So I don't know, guys. We might be onto something. I think baseball is a sport to target and see what we can do in.
Walker, if you're watching or listening, and you haven't ordered a fling stick already, FlingGolf.com. I'm sure that they'll get you one probably next day, maybe day after.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. And Johnny, if you're watching,
you've got one, right?
Dude, you got one. You got the freaking Showtime, bro. Like, get out there, tag me, let me share it. So let's go. So yeah, baseball players, they're all in, man. But they're not going to be Apex Fling Crew though. The two best players are right here, and that's a statement. That's a statement. I don't care who else is listening. And Adam, I love you, but we're the two best.
King of the Hill, come knock us off.
Yeah, would love to see you get in the Shark Tank with us, big guy.
I'm just trying to think of which. I'm sure Mike Judge calls you up and is like, you know what? I've played FlingGolf a couple of times. I'm ready. You're gonna say no to
oh no, but like, I'm like, bring it on, Judgy. Like, can't wait to watch you putt at least until like the 9th hole when he starts to figure it
out. He might be taller than Brooks.
So I got to see Aaron Judge live when I worked for the Harrisburg Senators when he was like a 19-year-old in Double-A. Yeah. Dude, he hit 14 home runs in 14 straight pitches in batting practice.
Wow.
And it was.
Did I say Mike Judge and not Aaron Judge?
You said Mike Judge, but I was thinking Mike Trout and Aaron Judge together against Sam and I. Mike Trout, bring it on. Aaron Judge, bring it on. You know what?
So
Shohei Ohtani, bring it on.
Shout out to Mike Judge, creator of
just get all the Showtimes together.
Patrick Kane, Patrick Mahomes.
King of the Hill. My judge created King of the Hill. That's what it was.
Okay. All right. Well, so that really is what threw you
Yeah,
off.
my
Yes.
statement there. Yeah.
He makes his statement. We go over here freaking King of the Hill, big judge.
Yeah.
So it's all good though. We still love you, Podfather.
Well, hey, let's put a pause there. Come back, and I wanted to get into the origin story.
Sounds
Will
good.
do.
All right, cool. Well, we'll see y'all next week. Enjoy Capon for those going. Y'all will both be
Yep.
there.
Leaving tomorrow
We'll see you.
morning,
We'll see
bright
you.
and early.
Sweet.
Yep.
Sweet.
On our way.
All right.
See ya.